LinkedIn, yeah, because that's another area. Growing substantially year on year in terms of the number of people that are using it. Content's gone up 40% on LinkedIn since lockdown, and I think that it's probably the most important replacement almost of that sales process, LinkedIn, because you can form those connections very targeted and get those conversations going that you'd usually perhaps do face to face or through cold calling through LinkedIn. So do you want to maybe touch on some of the stuff we've been doing for clients on LinkedIn?
Yeah, well, it's not a coincidence that LinkedIn is one of the fastest growing social media channels out there. 2-3 years ago, maybe even longer, Facebook and Twitter made it impossible to reach a new audience organically. It's paid or nothing. You pay for an advert or you pay for kind of remarketing pixels to get your message to a new audience. Otherwise, unless someone already follows or likes your company page, no one's ever going to see it in their feeds, just the way that they've done it. They've done it to make money. LinkedIn is seen as an opportunity to increase their target audience, to increase their population almost, to get as much people on board before they're going to do the same thing, to be honest with you. But right now, you can still reach potential clients organically without paying for it. Now again, like emailers, it's not just I'll post once and then hope for some engagement, because it's the same thing. You're not going to turn up in someone's feed if you're not regularly in there. But not just posting on your feed, you can post as a company. Posting as a company, get all of your employees to like and share that post as soon as it goes up. You're going to get a massive reach. Or not only that, though, is that if you're looking to use this as a sales pipeline, use very targeted audience through LinkedIn search. Now you can use automated tools. You can target people by location, company size, job title, even industry that they're in, or even their interests or seniority of job title. And once you've made that targeted list, you can then automatically connect with them, send them a message, and then that's your first touch point. You always talk about 8 touch points. That's your first touch point. You follow up with a second message, maybe asking them for their email address for the emailers that we've already talked about, or you share some content with them. But what you do have to be careful about, especially if you're looking at automation tools, is LinkedIn is getting very hot on over spamming people, over connecting. It'll basically think you're a spam bot and not a real person. So you've got to tailor your message, make sure that it's relevant content that people want to see, but also that you're only making a certain amount of contacts a day, a week, a month, and we've been helping our clients with that as well.
Yeah, I think the other thing to note around that is, because cold calling is pretty much dead, that very salesy approach is happening now on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So your marketing messages need to cut through those really salesy messages. We all get them, and email is the same. We hate them. So you need to make sure that your messaging, one, has that emotional, instinctive connection, and 2, it's sharing really, really good quality content and doesn't appear salesy. You've got to build up that relationship and share that content and share your expertise, build up that emotional connection before you then perhaps go in and say, by the way, we do X, Y, Z, not sure if that's of interest to you. Bearing in mind that there and then they might have an immediate need, brilliant, or they might not. So you've got to keep building that awareness.